There we go. All right. Hello, everybody. Hello. This is going to be a fairly short stream because, hold on a second. I'm fixing my webcam. Webcam, please. I need to buy like a better webcam stand thing. Anyways, welcome to the stream, everybody. I am Stream Crush. We are live. Yeah. Today we're going to be watching the Sony State of Play. And then we're going to talk about it. And then I'm going to dip because I got a line to wait in so I can get my Switch too. So, yeah. Starting a little later than I wanted to, but that's okay. Not that big a deal. But yeah, we're just going to get right into it. We're going to have all kinds of fun. Let's see here. Everything's all posted up on the socials, so we're good there. Let's see here. One day I'll figure out the Discords so that I can, get the, yeah. So I can figure out how to get notifications going on that for everybody. All right. Boom, look at that. Yeah. Let's see here. We're actually going to make things a little bit bigger. Maybe. I don't know. That's probably fine like that, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably good enough. All right. So we're going to pause up the music. We're going to get this bad boy going. And see all the cool stuff. Now, I will say it was freaking hard to not be spoiled. And I still got spoiled a little bit. But not like enough. I know there's some titles of things. I don't know any of the contents. So yeah. So I don't know what anything actually looks like. I heard there's a Mortal Kombat collection of some kind. There's a Marvel game, a fighting game. And then I think there was like a Final Fantasy Tactics thing. So at least maybe I think that might have panned out, but yeah, we'll definitely get this going here. So, see if we're surprised. And after all this is done, we're going to compare it to the list that we made yesterday, the predictions list, and see how close we actually got to some of these. So, that should be kind of fun too. So, let's kick back, enjoy the show, and let's roll. All right. Let's see here. Oh, it's going to go right into it. So, let's do this. Okay, this Tetris effect, maybe? It's kind of cool looking.
Running through our veins, heartbeat. Love is making waves, emotion. Running through our veins, heartbeat. Love is making waves. I'm facing my fears.
Oh, this is Lumens or Lumens. Yeah. Are they giving it like the Tetris effect makeover?
Emotion running through our veins.
Yeah. You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. That's not bad at all. Ooh, PlayStation VR 2. Hey, look at that. First game was a VR.
Hello from Enhance. I'm Tetsuya Mizuguchi. ディレクターの石原隆です。ルミネスアライズのトレーラー楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。この秋、PlayStation 5、PSVR2 対応で発売予定です。 ルミネスアライズはバラエティ豊かな曲と美しいビジュアルが没入感を高め、いつまでも遊びたくなるゲーム体験となっています。その世界はとても心地よく、プレイヤーを共感覚の世界へと導きます。
まあよくある普通のパズルゲームってことだよね。
Not wrong.
テトリスエフェクトを一度遊んだことがある人はわかると思いますが、ルミネスアライズは
All right, yep, right there. Tetris Effect. Yep, I knew it. It just had that DNA. Like, it's so obvious. But you know what? That's okay. Lumens is a cool puzzle game. Puzzle games are, like, a good puzzle game you lose yourself in. You start, like, hitting, like, this, like, perfect zone where, like, the world starts fading away, and it's just you and the puzzle. And it really is kind of like a calming, meditative type thing for some people. For me, yeah. My favorite puzzle game of all time, even though it's basically just paneled upon, is Tetris Attack. I love Tetris Attack. It's always my, like, if I want to pick up a puzzle game, it's that. Like, I love Tetris and stuff, but, like, Tetris Attack, just that particular wrapping is good. So I'm hoping this is a good for people too.
ただのパズルゲームではありません。
夏にシングルとマルチプレイの体験版を配信予定です。
Ooh, a demo.
ぜひ皆さん手に取って遊んでみてください。
Thank you and enjoy the rest of State of Play.
Woo! What a good game to open with.
The future. It isn't just a dream. It's a promise. One we're turning into reality. With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI, we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality. We create life for our future. Delphi Corporation.
Let's see about getting paths through to Earth. And why are these things trying to kill us?
That's a great question. Explain this to me. I must know.
There you are. All better.
Oh my fucking god. Called it.
Patch me up.
Called it. I wasn't sure. I was like, probably not. But I fucking knew it.
I am DI03367. They are pragmatic.
Whoa, hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something? I'm good. Get behind me.
I think I can help.
And it's gameplay.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
Wow.
Hey, D.I.
I said I am DI0.
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
Look at that hair detail. Oh my god. Oh my god. Seriously? What did that say before? We gotta skip back a little bit.
Diana?
2022 to 2023. Chat, that is how long it has been. And every year, people are like, this game's never coming out. This is going to be Capcom's Deep Down. I even thought that. Like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. I'm glad they're committing to it. It just seems Like Deep Down, the biggest disappointment of Deep Down is that it looked like it could have been a cool game. Whatever the game ended up being, it just looked cool. Right? Like that's the whole thing. When you see these game teasers of games that ultimately never really come out because like either they're fancy tech demos or, you know, like Final Fantasy had the Agni demo. It's Final Fantasy coded deeply, but like it looked really cool. It looked like a game that could have been a game, you know? And like you're disappointed when you're like, oh, it's just the tech demo, right? So like I'm really glad that this is actually a thing, that they're not like, you know, oh, that was a tech demo and then just forget about it. Like they're actually committing to it. There's a game there. You know, even if the game's not great, I'm glad that Capcom is still sticking with it. So this is awesome. This is great to see. Even if it's 2026. The it's real part just makes me laugh though. That's freaking hilarious. But it's Capcom, and you know they need this kind of game. They can't just be cranking out Resident Evil and Monster Hunter all the time.
Oh, hey, today is Saturday, which means curry time.
Awesome, I love curry.
Speaking of curry, apparently the current president is actually a humane. What does that mean? It's okay, I'll get it.
Curry time.
Romeo! Romeo, stay with me. Grandpa, I'm gonna die. Romeo,
What the hell?
You're gonna die in about 15 seconds. Seriously? Seriously, don't worry. I made this just in case. The Dead Gear life support system. Don't move, okay?
What the fudge?
You're already half dead. From now on, you're half dead man. No, wait, that's pretty lame. Dead man. From now on, you're dead man.
I'm a dead man.
What? This feels like a sweary game. Like this feels like Grasshopper.
Romeo is a dead man. Coming 2026. Maybe.
Okay, we gotta see who is making this. NetEase. Okay. Bandai Namco is doing the animation. Okay, but it doesn't say who's actually making the game.
Huh? That was Grandpa's voice. Are you like
I don't know.
Spirit? I'm on your back. What?
Fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yep. Called it. Suda51. Not sweary.
皆さんこんにちは。グラスホッパーの役者の須田剛一です。いえ。皆さんトレーラーどうでした？グラスホッパーの久々の新作。
This man's never gonna change, and I totally respect him for that.
いよいよ発表できました。このゲームはですね、主人公のロミオが、ロミオスターゲーザーという名前なんですけど、かっこいいでしょ。時空犯罪 FBI 捜査官として、凶悪なですね指名手配犯をさまざまな時空に飛んで、倒していく、そんな、ブラッディなアクションゲームとなっています。そして今回はですね、剣だけじゃありません、銃も使えます。ストロングスタイルのアクションゲームとして、チーム一丸となって頑張って作ってます。そしてなんで、タイトルがですねロミオなのにデッドマンなのか、それは皆さんぜひ続報をお待ちください。 プレイステーション30周年過ぎちゃいましたけどおめでとうございます。それでは引き続きステートオブプレイをお楽しみください。
サクコ、
Silent Hill
どこ
F
行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。今は誰かと喋りたくて。
私も後から行くね。
うん。じゃあね。
裏切り者。誰もいないの？足の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて、こんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし、気味の悪い怪物がうろつき回ってるし。いや、ヒラコ。
Oh, I mean, come on. This is definitely Silent Hill coded. Oh, that's fucked up. Dude, they move so creepily. Yo!
Hinako. どこにいるの？Hinakoはいいよね。何でも持ってる。
Jeez.
そんなあんたがいなくなってくれるんだからせいせいする。一人は嫌だよ。寂しいよ。
Bro, this is fucking creepy.
ずっと一緒だよって約束したよね。暗いのは嫌。一人ぼっちは嫌。錯誤。裏切り者。
Whoa. September 25th. Wow, that's a lot closer than I thought it would be. Curator's out. Cool. So real quick on that. One, I'm really glad it's coming out sooner than I thought it would be. But two, I hope that dissuades anybody from ever thinking that Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill F is like a Fatal Frame knockoff or something. That is 100% coded as a Silent Hill game. You can tell by every little bit of it. Like, yeah, it's a Japanese setting, but that is Silent Hill. Like, I honestly think they've nailed the Silent Hill, like, vibe, I guess you'd call it. It looks just as surreal, and it's got that weird jink to it, and, you know, who knows how the game will ultimately be, but, like, you know, if that first trailer was making people giving them, like, Fatal Frame, you know, feelings, and, like, oh, this is going to be Silent Hill, I think this trailer, absolutely, yes, 100%, no doubt in my mind, that is a Silent Hill game. Looks freaking amazing.
The castle has been sighted again. The Church's orders are absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped. We will track the ethereal castle Break
Whoa.
its gates.
This is a new bloodstain.
Exterminate the creatures that dwell within. The Demon Lord himself will fall by our hand. This mission will test the limits of your courage. You will face horrors beyond your darkest imaginings. Beasts that defy reason. Creatures born of pure darkness.
Thousand Blossom! Die on Jaw! On the floor! With me! Cross Reaper!
Tonight, we start our mission!
I mean, it looks interesting, but it's so jarring to see this and then, you know, like this and then what the actual game looks like.
So you've come, dogs of the church, right into the palm of my hand.
Yeah, the cinematics just don't seem like they match the
Visuals
game.
of Shinjuku that I'm seeing are a hellscape I can't quite put into words. You've somehow been sent back in time 8 years. But the situation here is critical. I'm counting on you, Agent.
Digimon.
Our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies.
It's probably a phase electron life form. Is that what you call us, Digimon? I'll always be right here with you.
Who exactly are you working for? I remember you guys.
Who or what is that?
You really don't know anything about the digital world?
We have been enemies for
No,
years
I don't.
now, but this is the first time the Titans have launched an attack on this scale.
We now believe most of the anomalies we've been dealing with stem from Digimon.
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
The world on this end is running out of time.
If the gate is opened with the digital world in such a state, the human world will most certainly be affected.
Do the Titans not care about the end of the digital world?
Stop it! That egg is very important!
The World Tree has been attacked.
It is just as the Great One, Plutomon, said.
It can't protect anyone. We must protect the world from them. For this purpose and this purpose alone were you born.
If that thing opens, then we'll be swarmed by Digimon.
Attack! Please, everyone, lend me your strength.
Everything's riding on
to
you.
move forward into the future.
We must fulfill our mission. Agent.
I must confess I know nothing about Digimon anymore. Like last I remember about Digimon was the cartoon one from when I was younger. Like I don't really remember much else. I think I peaked at Digimon the movie. I know there's a deeper like lore to Digimon, and there's been a whole bunch of new anime that have come up over the years and stuff like that, but I am very much out of Digimon at this point. This looks cool. I just have no idea what I'm watching. I'm like, oh, I remember that. That's you know, Gabumon. Yeah. that's Angemon and Devilmon. What's this?
Oh, Father, abandon not away with children of
Is this Tactics?
But deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
This is Tactics!
If you feel wrong, blame yourself or the Father.
Why do you fight? Why walk this path of subterfuge and conflict?
The powerful must rule the weak. It is our duty.
Heavens fall upon your crown!
This vile charade has gone on long enough. It ends now.
Do you remember?
when your father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass.
Yo. The classic version unites the graphics and gameplay of the original with the renowned War of the Lions translation. The enhanced version features a renewed interface, extensive additions and adjustments to the story, fully voice dialogue, and much more. Both versions are included. Man, it's too bad that you don't have the ability to play the enhanced stuff with the old graphics. I kind of hope you do. Because, like, this smoothing that they're doing on, like, the terrain, like, the models look fine. The sprite models, the smoothing's not too bad on them, but, like, this thing they're doing here, it just ruins the look, I think, with the smoothing of the terrain. That's awesome, though. I'm glad that they haven't left Final Fantasy Tactics away.
Hi, everyone.
Tactics is truly a really good game, and I absolutely tell anybody who's interested in a tactics game and likes Final Fantasy that they absolutely need to try it out.
I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release dates for games coming to PS5 later this year.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles.
I mean, I guess it don't look too bad in some of these other shots they're doing.
The game will include 2 versions of the original PlayStation Classic. The enhanced version, which features improved graphics, fully voiced dialogue, refined gameplay, and much more, as well as the classic version, which brings a faithful recreation of the 1997 original to modern consoles.
What an interesting way of putting that. A faithful recreation. So it's not the original game that's emulated. They've recreated the entire game from scratch. That's kind of cool, actually.
Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, launches on PS5 and PS4.
But that does bring to mind that, like, I wonder, because there was the issue with Final Fantasy X, I believe it was. They wanted to do the remaster for it, but they literally didn't have the original assets anymore. So they basically had to recreate Final Fantasy X using the assets from the retail release of the game. They basically just reverse engineered everything. I mean, I wonder if they did the same thing here. Because, like, there's a period of the 90s where a lot of stuff, particularly during, like, the 32-bit years, a lot of stuff that Japanese companies were making, I mean, to be fair, a lot of American companies and other Western companies too, but, like, a lot of Japanese developers, they just weren't keeping their stuff when they were done making it because they didn't see a need to. There was no need for long-term storage, so they just kind of kept, like, they would just move on to the next project, and anything from the old project got dumped because, we're done, moving on to the next one. And even, like, Sega themselves had kind of fallen victims to that too. There was rumors for a long time that, and Sega still has never really truly confirmed or denied this, but, like, Panzer Dragoon Saga has famously been supposedly Sega lost the source code to the game. It's one of the reasons why it's the only Panzer Dragoon you have never really seen anywhere else. Obviously, Orta, for obvious reasons, it's just always stayed with Xbox, but Zwei, has, I don't know, actually, Zwei might not have been. Zwei might be Saturn exclusive as well, but Zwei, I know, is getting a remake. The company that did the original, the remake of the first Panzer Dragoon is doing a remake of Zwei. But Saga just kind of has sat there forever. It's one of those games that, like, so as much as I love Panzer Dragoon Saga, it is not, it has not aged well. It is a rough game. The game is, it's a, like, this is nostalgia rose tinted goggles here, but, like, I love Sega Saturn. Out of all 3 consoles from the 32-bit era, the N64, the PlayStation, and the Sega Saturn, the Sega Saturn is the one I have nostalgia for. I mean, it's kind of weird saying that because, like, while I did grow up with the Sega Saturn, I bought one for myself. There's a lot of freaking money to do it too, but I spent my work money on it, when I had a job as a kid. And that was my summer cash. The PlayStation 1 had the big hits, and it still has a very deep library of like cool, weird stuff too. But like, I wasn't a Sega kid growing up. I was a Nintendo kid. So like N64, was the console I absolutely wanted as a kid. When I saw Mario 64, I was like, Mom, you have to get this. This is amazing. I convinced her to pre-order it. That's how wildly like obsessed I was with Nintendo. Sega to me was the other company. I had friends that had Sega Genesis and stuff, and I was like, oh, that's cool, but I don't really see the appeal. It wasn't until I got a Sega Saturn when I started becoming, I guess, Sega head, whatever you want to call those like fanatics. Sega Saturn is where I dipped my toes into Sega seriously for the first time. And like, I liked what I saw. I love the arcade games. I love the vibe. I am deeply, deeply disappointed in how the Saturn was managed. I feel like that particular era of Sega is just, it's bad. The company just didn't have its shit together. And by the time they did, unfortunately, the Dreamcast, it was too late. The Saturn and the Dreamcast, like, I love my Genesis. I love my Sega CD. I even love my 32X. But the Saturn and the Dreamcast, that particular era of Sega is the one that holds the most, like, love in my heart for Sega. But especially the Sega Saturn. So when Panzer Dragoon was the swan song for the Saturn, like, I was one of those, like, one of like the 50 kids who actually bought this game. And I loved every moment of it. It is a very unique and great, like, I would, and I'm sorry, Maximilian, I'm very sorry, but I'm going to say that Panzer Dragoon Saga is a better game than Final Fantasy VII. Not like the way you would think, because Final Fantasy VII is an amazing game. But I'm not a big fan of how Square has kind of milked the hell out of it over all these years. If you love Final Fantasy VII, you're getting more Final Fantasy VII, and that's great. But like for me, I enjoyed Final Fantasy VIII more. It just resonated with me better. And I never got to 9. My friend did. He really liked it. I was backing into like the N64 with the multiplayer and all that at that time. All my friends wanted to play GoldenEye and wrestling. But like my PlayStation was my Resident Evil machine. I played Resident Evil Gran Turismo basically exclusively. But like, when Saga came out, like, that RPG is fantastic. It pushes the Saturn in ways that I don't know if the PlayStation could ever really do. And like the story and just everything about it was just otherworldly. It was great. But it hasn't aged well at all. It desperately needs the big budget remake that it's always needed. But unfortunately, a lot of the people who worked on the Panzer Dragoon series are either out of the industry or retired or work for other companies, or dead even. There was a lot of unfortunate tragedy with members of Team Andromeda and then Smilebit and stuff. So, I don't ever really hold my hopes on ever seeing a proper remake to Panzer Dragoon Saga, but yeah, it just, nostalgia guy speaking here. I really miss that era of RPGs. I really do. I feel like there's been some great RPGs obviously since then, but like the 32-bit era of RPGs, like 16 bits a golden era for some RPGs, but like it's a great RPG era. 32-bit has their golden eras, but it starts to dry out a bit after that. The PlayStation 2's got some decent ones. PS3, it starts dwindling, but like the 32-bit era, so many wonderful RPGs, so many weird, cool RPGs, so yeah, I don't know where I was going with all that, but that was my train of thought. Woo! Next.
September 30th.
Anyway, all that to say, Final Fantasy Tactics is cool. Fucking play it.
For
Next.
pre-order later today.
Yeah, moving on.
This next game is something really special. When I first played it, I laughed so hard I almost barfed. Let's check it out.
Okay. Don't need the TMI.
Me just toilet.
Toilet?
Yeah, I just need to.
Oh, it's this one.
Just normal. Bad.
Hey, just go behind this bush. I'll wait.
I went away.
Pea shy.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't want me watching.
You can watch.
In baby steps, all you have to do is carefully place one foot in front of the other, which is easier said than done. Main character Nate requires some pretty deliberate movement to make even the simplest progress. It's a captivating open-world experience filled with oddball characters.
Here we go. Not that. Oh, no. You found it even without a map. The best toilet on the mountain.
Oh, good.
Definitely check this one out when it comes to PS5 on September 8th.
I almost want to play it because of the fact that I'm going to be mad about 5 minutes. Throw the controller.
Hirogami is a unique action-adventure title from Bandai Namco Studios Singapore. In this journey to save your origami home, you'll transform into paper shapes with distinct abilities, including a paper airplane, a nimble frog, a hardy armadillo, and a powerful ape.
Finally, PlayStation has Donkey Kong.
Master the art of folding when Hirogami arrives on PS5 later this summer.
That looks cool, though. I like it.
Sid, why don't you tee this next one up?
Thanks, Sean. The Hot Shots series has been with PlayStation from the very beginning, and its latest installment, Everybody's Golf Hot Shots, boasts its largest character roster ever. Compete in courses from 10 different regions around the world, each with weather effects and new nighttime variants. Pre-orders begin later today, and those who do will get Bandai Namco's iconic Pac-Man as an early unlockable character. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots drives onto PS5 September 5th.
Ninja
Strider.
Gaiden is a
Why did I was? He looks so much like Strider. He does. Come on. Sorry, I was like Strider. No, it's not Strider. But it looks cool. Okay, I will say this. So far, we're about a third of the way through. So far, I am impressed of the variety of games we've seen so far.
challenging new entry in the long-running action franchise.
This looks good.
From the makers of the Blasphemous series, Ragebound stars dual protagonists from rival clans, forced to combine their souls and skills against a demon uprising. And longtime fans will really love the pulse-pounding soundtrack featuring guest composers from the original series.
Oh, that's awesome. Good song to demo it too.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound arrives July 31st on PS5 and PS4.
How wild is it that we're getting a Shinobi and Ninja Gaiden 2D game? Like, both of them are 2D side-scrollers. How wild is it we're getting both of those this year? Like, I don't think, like, people are doing bingo cards for these types of things. I don't think that would have been on anybody's bingo card if you had to, like, go back last year and be like, predict next year. Nobody was going to be like, Ninja Gaiden and Shinobi 2D. That's cool. I love it.
From the game Bakers, Cairn is a survival climbing experience where you must carefully plan your ascent up a deadly mountain.
Yeah, no. I'm not doing that. That
Stamina to discover secrets.
Hey! Hey, wait for me!
Encounter other climbers.
I'm Marco. Nice to meet you.
And survive the harsh conditions of the climb.
I mean, it looks cool, but
You can give it a try yourself with a demo that arrives later today.
it triggers all kinds of phobias.
That's all from us. but there's still a lot of State of Play to come.
This next reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse. Nothing can prepare you for their next collection, arriving later this year.
Really? What you got?
We knew pretty early on that the game was fun to play. People were excited about it.
The most rewarding part of it is just seeing people react to it.
We knew.
Okay, I can tell you right now what this is. This is Mortal fucking Kombat. I know it from the things. This was going to be on my prediction list because for a long time I've been talking about how we really need a new Mortal Kombat collection. I have the original Mortal Kombat arcade collection on Steam. It's been delisted for a long time now. It's a pain in the butt to get it started up because it was Games for Windows Live, and you got to do some like file messing with and stuff. There's no online. There's nothing. It's cool, but it's very bare bones. The emulation isn't that great. Like, it's fine, but it could be better. We really need a new collection. So let's see what they got.
That we were onto something.
It was such a shock to see this game. I was like, I can't believe this game exists.
Me neither. Oh. Wow, MK4's in this? Gotta be, and more's gotta be Trilogy, right? You can't do a collection like this and not have Trilogy. Trilogy's just like the Mugen of Mortal Kombat, but like, come on.
It became something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat. Fatality.
We're showing you a part of a world that is much larger.
Oh, go back to that picture.
It was such.
It became something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat. Fatality.
We're showing you a part of a world.
Wow, they have every version. Obviously, I mean, they would, but like, that's crazy. Some of these are like, especially like the PC ones are really rare. Like, good luck finding a box of Mortal Kombat or Mortal Kombat 3 for the PC and not paying an arm and a leg for it. That's cool. These are all the variants for the PS2 and the Xbox, the original Xbox. Here's Trilogy right here. I played the shit out of the N64 version. Sub-Zero, yeah, the anthologies. Oh, this is so cool looking. Here's Genesis.
World that is much
Sega.
There was no template to make the games. It's a bit of the Wild West.
Every part of that game is an expression of who we were and what we wanted to do.
Flawless victory.
Oh, that comes out this year. Hell fucking yeah. Woo! All right, I gotta pee. All right, we're back. Sorry, I was so excited about that. I was basically about to piss myself. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's amazing. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection this year. Basically every old Legacy Mortal Kombat. And they're saying plus more, so fingers crossed for the I guess you call them 64, 120 bit. Fingers crossed for the PS2, GameCube, you know, like those versions too. Like, just get them all. Everything before 9, just get it in there. That would be that'd be amazing. So, yes, thank you for this game finally coming out. I am so excited. Like, online with rollback netcode is gonna be sick, man. Like, it's gonna be fucking sick. Like, I'm sorry, but like, old school Mortal Kombat is finally back for people to play. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. That's perfect. Ooh. What? Project Defiant is a code name. For more information, visit PlayStation blog. Design and sub specifications are subject to change on those. All right, that's sick. That's sick. I mean, you know. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Like, that's it. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. But, like, I suppose if you only play on PS5, there's adapters and stuff for all. There's tons of fight sticks. So, like, this looks really cool. But I also feel like this is going to be like a $300 fight stick because it's Sony. And that would suck. But I'll give it a chance. You know, like, it could be really good. I have my doubts, but like, Sony, send me one. I will happily be your beta tester. I mean, it looks sick, but that's cool.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
That guy? I know he's close. Where did he go? We've lost sight of the enemy. Find him. We're under fire. Enemy position unknown. Loading like this? It's a revolution.
All right, Commander. Burn, baby.
Take this! Here comes another one! You won't get away from me!
Time for you to taste some real pain.
What's the matter? I'm over here. Go back to your own world.
See you in hell. I'll grind you into nothing. What the?
Gotcha! Gotcha!
All right. What's this? All right, that was kind of sick. I appreciate them keeping the whimsy of
Spirit stones.
Of the OG.
Shining stones imbued with humankind's never-ending dreams. Since time immemorial, this power has been the impetus for human wars.
This has got to be Neo 3.
And one thick with the presence of Aratama.
What makes a shogun? Here is my answer.
Plus, this is Ninja Gaiden. It's hard to tell sometimes with Team Ninja. This feels very Neo coded though.
How foolish of you to have entered the depths of hell.
Yep. Okay. I was kind of right. Neo 3. It's been a while since we've gotten a Neo.
Who might you be, warrior?
Tokugawa Takechiyo.
Early 2026. It's probably a good thing.
皆さんこんにちは。チーム忍者の安田です。戦国死にゲーシリーズの最新作「ニオ3」をついに発表させていただきました。今作のアクションはシリーズおなじみの侍スタイルに加え、新たに忍者スタイルを追加。より多彩な戦闘を楽しめます。ステージもオープンフィールドとなり、探索や攻略の自由度や没入感が豊富にしています。本日よりプレイステーション5で体験版も配信いたしますので、ぜひプレイしてご意見をいただければと思います。2026年の発売に向け、続報にもぜひご期待ください。
They're busting out the PlayStation here pretty soon, I think.
The city really is. For me, it's all I've ever known. My whole world. I was raised in this city's shadow, free to take whatever I need to survive. This city hides many lost and legendary treasures.
It's gotta be like a Thief VR game.
Locked away, waiting to be found, waiting to be taken. But some treasures come with more trouble than others.
Who are you?
Sweet. Well, I guess PSVR is getting some love on the prediction list.
Cleo has uncovered a formula for a cure, but she's keeping it safe in her tower.
Hey, you got some hosen?
Marketland seems a bit tense today. I heard something happen with another Tidewalker. Damn it! It's gone! Someone beat us to it!
Ever since the Great Flood, Elend, my dear planet, has been dying. Plastemia has taken everything from us. But you Tidewalkers are all connected.
Hey, you! Stop right there!
And it's up to you now to use that power.
Marauders! This is our new recruit!
Please, help me.
Get down!
This looks like it could have a lot of potential.
Will you help us?
That has like Waterworld the game finally. that definitely has a lot of potential. It's a cool idea.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Doucet, the game director of Astrobot. It's a pleasure to be back today to share more news with you. What the last few months it has been in the world of Astro. Astrobot launched last September to such encouraging feedback, even receiving a few honors we are truly grateful for. In October, we added 5 speedrun levels, followed by a Christmas special packed with festive surprises. And then earlier this year, the Vicious Void Galaxy made its appearance, adding yet more new challenging levels, all of which came at no additional cost. And today, I am pleased to announce that later this month, you will be able to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels in Astrobot, bringing the total to a whopping 90 planets. And new special bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei, alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise. And finally, the Astrobot DualSense wireless controller will return later this year, with a slight twist, so be on the lookout for more news coming soon. From all of us at Team Asobi, thank you all for the amazing reception you gave our game, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Nice.
My old man always said to me, he told me to get a ship. Then it hit me all so clear. No old man just got a ship.
Is this basically Monkey Island?
Memories go, memories stay, chasing the sound of the waves. It always sways, it always strays, standing on the beach all day. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Is this an RPG? Seems like it could be kind of cool. This is that journey on a surfboard one. I mean, who wouldn't want to do that, right? That does look kind of cool. August 19th.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani. That was a new look at Sword of the Sea, a visually striking adventure from the team behind Abzu and Pathless. We're excited to announce that Sword of the Sea will launch this summer into the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
Oh.
On June 17th, Remedy brings otherworldly action to game catalog with FBC Firebreak. In this cooperative FPS set in the paranatural world of Control, you and 2 fellow agents must confront and contain the reality-warping chaos found within the oldest house. Fun in short bursts or deep dives, FBC Firebreak launches day 1 into game catalog on June 17th. The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes several new titles this summer. The PS2 version of legendary immersive sim Deus Ex arrives June 17th. In July, Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4 join the service just in time for the second season premiere of Twisted Metal, which arrives July 31st in select countries, including Peacock in the US. Additionally, 2 of Capcom's most beloved games from the original PlayStation are set to join the Classics lineup. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 will arrive later this summer in the Classics catalog.
Nice.
Additionally, Myst and Riven will arrive later this month as part of the Days of Play celebration, running now through June 11th. Days of Play is a 2-week event that includes bonus PlayStation Plus content drops, great deals on software and hardware, and more. Visit PlayStation Blog and PlayStation.com for full details.
His parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority. Same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No. And I
gotta be
suspect he
Age of
feels
Bond.
the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
Is that a young Tom Cruise?
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
So you shouldn't have.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the endgame is, we won't see it coming.
Jet lag. Gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
All right, this has potential for sure.
What do you do, James? Lately, headhunting.
I see some of that Hitman DNA in there, but
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
2026. Oh. Yeah, I'm not really caring about any of that. I'm not gonna sign up for that shit. Let's sign up for that shit.
Hello, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of Iron Interactive.
But does look cool.
The team is thrilled to announce 007 First Light. You'll experience James Bond as a young air crewman in the Royal Navy.
before the tuxedo and the martinis, as he first steps into the world of espionage, striving to earn his 00 status. Everyone at Ion Interactive has poured their passion and dedication into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond, harnessing our 25 years of agent expertise. This is just the beginning of our journey with 007, and we can't wait to share more with you soon.
Oh? Yo, Tay.
You're still with me?
Yeah. I think this was on my bingo list too. Gameplay deep dive coming in July. So Yote teaser. Yep. I think this is on my prediction list too. What's left? Okay, we're almost done. Arc System Works. Marvel. No.
私のアーマーには勝てないぞ。よし、本気でやるぞ。
Yo!
耐えてみせろ。
任せてちょうだい。パンチ。私の名前の通り、マーベラス。
親愛なるリンディ、スパイダーマンだ。スパイリーセンス。
Oh my god. This is awesome.
俺とやり合うってか？調子が出てきたぜ。俺様の名はスターロード。胸に刻んでおきだ。覚悟しやがれ。シュートベルト。攻めたターゲット。
I mean, this isn't Marvel versus Capcom, but Four v 4? Alright, this is ridiculous. Wow. Alright, so not MBC4, but I would imagine... Wait, it's not done? Oh, this is like a dev thing now. I was like, wait, there's more?
プレイステーションの友人から急になんか飲みに行こうぜっていう連絡が来て、なんのこっちゃと思って、予定合わせて行ったんですけど、ちょっと飲んでる中で実はアークの方でマーベルの格闘ゲームを作ってみないかというような提案をいただきまして、いや本当に聞いた時はびっくりしましたね。で、世界的に本当に有名な IP ですし光栄だなと思いつつも、まず本当にうちの会社で大丈夫かなという不安もあり。
The inspiration for working on this project really came from a place of pure fandom and wanting to say, why isn't PlayStation in this space?
So PlayStation approached us with this vision to bring Marvel back to the forefront of the tag fighting genre. And that got us really excited because we...
And you didn't go to Capcom? Like, there has to be something now between Capcom and Marvel, because, like, this just seems weird. Like, I'm not like, so don't get me wrong here. Like, I absolutely 100% like love that there's a new Marvel fighting game coming. Like, don't get me wrong. 4v4, I mean, my brain already struggles hard with 2v2, but like, okay, fine. You know, sure. I'm sure it'll be just as chaotic as the MVC series, but like, I just don't. I mean, Capcom had to have been like, no, thanks, man, we're good, but like, or something, because like, how do you not? I don't know. It's just weird. And like, what this really reminds me of is this just reminds me of Marvel superheroes, not any of the MVCs. Like, it's got the tag team element. Yeah, sure. But like, this just looks like Marvel superheroes to me. It doesn't look like a Marvel versus Capcom. It has the DNA, obviously. Like, when you see those tags and stuff, like, it has that look and feel to it. But like, this feels a lot more like Marvel superheroes. That said, like, I don't know. Like, so far, I mean, it all looks good, but it all looks very, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just, like, not seeing the comic book part of all this. I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, I don't really need a whole breakdown on who they are and why they're making this game. While they roll some B-roll of the game trailer they just showed. Yeah, I mean, it looks cool. The art looks cool. It's very anime, which, you know, whatever. It's fine. It looks cool. I'm not saying it doesn't, but like, yeah. And it comes to PC next year, so a chance it could change, but like, this just looks like Marvel Rivals, but it's a fighting game. I'm sure right now Max is like, his brain is going Marvel, you know, versus, you know, tag team, you know, it's got, you know, Arc System Works doing it. Like, I'm sure it's tickling all of his happy stuff, but maybe I'll watch his reaction on it later, because I'm sure he probably spent, because I saw, like, I'm looking at the thing right now, his state of play video is like 6.5 hours long, and I'm willing to bet that like 5 of those hours are him just talking about this. Probably I'll be generous, probably like 5 hours, and then, you know, or 4.5, you know, but like, come on, like, let's be realistic, you know, he's doing that. All right, what do we got?
You're still with me?
Yes, I am. Oh, and then we're just at the B-roll, the sizzle reel, as the kids call it.
Seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
That was it. State of play. All right. I gotta get going, but let's do a real quick review of the state of play, and then tomorrow I'll come back and I'll talk about this a bit more while we're dealing with Switch 2 stuff. Overall, this was a really good state of play. There was a great variety of games. Everything from AAA to small budget stuff, the collection, Mortal Kombat collection, just like, that's amazing. I saw a lot of stuff that like is me coded, stuff I really love. It's definitely tickling some nostalgic bones, but also like there's just some really cool ideas and stuff. Sea of Remnants looked cool. That Waterworld type game looked really cool. Pragmata, holy shit. Like the Bond game looked pretty sweet. Silent Hill, I mean, Romeo's a Dead Man even looked kind of cool. So Final Fantasy fucking Tactics is just like, wow, so I can't complain. There was no game here where I was like, it doesn't really seem like a game I would play. Like, they all looked really cool. Which is great. And a little bit of everything. There was some VR, there was, this was a really well balanced one. Obviously, I can tell you right now from looking at the list, let's see, what wasn't in this? Let's go through this just super fast here. May as well, right? Let's see here. Nope, we'll do this one. Window capture. There we go. All right, so we didn't get a Silk Song reveal. We didn't get a Resident Evil 9 trailer or anything Resident Evil related at all. No Onimusha, no Street Fighter 6. The Wolverine trailer didn't happen. At least we'll say not in SOP. No Subnautica thing, no Bloodborne, unfortunately, which basically means if it's happening, Sony ain't doing anything with it. So not in SOP. Lies P, nothing. MVC4, monkeys. Granted. Wish granted. We got it, but not the way we thought we would. Pragmata, probably not. We're going to change that to definitely yes, it happened. Platformer indie games. I don't know if that Origami game counts as an indie game. But let's see. No farming stuff. No Virtua Fighter 6. No Crazy Taxi. We have still no idea what Bluepoint's doing. The Square new RPG reveal. Definitely Tactics. We'll say Tactics, yes. Tactics confirmed. No DBZ reveal. No Capcom Versus or Collection, which was kind of surprising. No Panzer Dragoon. Some VR stuff. A little bit. We'll just say a little bit. There was some cool stuff. No Intergalactic trailer. So, nope. No, not in SOP. No K announcement so far. No God of War. Not in SOP. New Ghost of Yote trailer. So, kinda, but no. So we'll say teaser, because I think we said if it wasn't a trailer, it's at least a teaser. So teaser in SOP. No new Kingdom Hearts info. Yep, we definitely got another trailer for this. Let's see. Was in SOP. And then nothing for Death Stranding 2. So overall, not too bad. We could have added to this list a little bit. I know that my brain was tinkering around with like an Astrobot thing and all that. So yeah, this list could have been a little bit more like, yeah, it was in there, but I think we did pretty good. The Mortal Kombat one, while I wasn't expecting a collection or anything, I was thinking maybe there'd be something Mortal Kombat, but I was like leaning towards no, because MK1's been wrapped up on development, and I was expecting NetherRealm to be working on a Mortal Kombat collection, not Digital Eclipse. But now that I see it, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. So far overall, yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. So we're gonna save that. Yeah, not too bad at all. Definitely could have been a really crappy state of play. So I'm glad it wasn't. I'm glad that this ended up being just a very fun thing to watch. So lots of cool announcements, and I'm definitely looking forward to more. So yeah, I'm thinking we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to head out. I'm already a little bit late as it is. And wish me luck on getting a Switch 2. If with any luck, I'll be streaming it tomorrow. So look forward to some Mario Kart, I guess. If not, we'll definitely be finding something else to do. I got tons of demos, obviously, that I can poke through. So we might be doing demos for the next couple of days. So we'll see how this all works out. But either way, I'm going to let you guys go. And I'm going to see you. So does this work here? Elgato, please. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, guys. Have fun. Bye-bye.